Why hello everybody and welcome back to the gaming news show on the channel. This week has a whole bunch of game releases and I do apologize for any noise of construction outside because there is construction in the road directly outside. So I hope you guys don't hear that, but if you do, I very much apologize. But let's get to the news right now. The games I'm reading aloud are all being released September 14th, where we start with Shadow of the Tomb Raider that is released for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC for $60, where we follow Lara Croft's defining moments as she becomes the Tomb Raider. In Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Lara must master a deadly jungle, overcome terrifying tombs, and persevere through her darkest hour. As she races to save the world from Maya apocalypse, Lara must ultimately be forged in the Tomb Raider she is destined to be. As some of you may not know, the game has some new game mechanics involved with stealth gameplay, along with what she already knows how to do from her previous sequels in the reboot of the franchise thus far. Also coming out for the PS4 and PC today on the 14th is Black Clover Coordinate Knights for $60, where in this game, just one mage successfully has saved mankind, known thereafter as the Wizard King and regarded as a legend for generations. The Wizard King has protected the people of this magical world, and it is based on the hit manga and anime series where you become the new legend in the Black Clover game. Next, coming out today on the 14th is NHL 19 for the PS4 and Xbox One for $60, which there's really nothing new. It's just another hockey game with new features such as playing on outdoor rinks and journey from pawns to the pros and new and returning game modes. And of course, you can compete with and against 200 of the greatest hockey legends to ever hit the ice. Because you can't already do that in past games anyway. The remaining games have been already out since September 11th, and they are NBA 2K19 for the PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch, which kind of already saw that coming, seeing as how the Switch already advertised beforehand the basketball game, but they just never made it official until now. But the copy is going to be $60, so you can pick that up if you wanted another basketball game. If you have never had one, then yeah, it's perfect for you. And then the last one that's been out since the 11th is Boundless for the PS4 and PC for $40. It has been 4 years in the making. Wonderstruck's ambitious MMO sandbox game is here. If you want a basically Minecraft 2.0, then here you go. You're capable of traveling to different worlds using the portals like from the Rick and Morty show, having many different adventures with friends, and being able to be a builder, miner, adventurer, crafter, and explorer, and many more in the game. So do be sure to pick up that game and have many adventures, whether solo or with your friends. By the way, everybody, I will be sure to have all the articles once again listed down below in the description, just to check them out. Next story I felt like sharing is a simple one where it involves many reports on Twitter and Reddit show that Call of Duty Black Out has been having server issues. And what does Activision's report claim? That there are no problems and the servers are all greenlit, so they have no idea why the reports are saying otherwise. And if that isn't enough, the players are also reporting their codes to download the game are not working for them that are coming directly from the Activision website. These issues alone make you question how Treyarch is planning on keeping the Blackout mode for Black Ops 4 clean and playful compared to its rivalry with PUBG and Fortnite, along with all the other Battle Royale games in the game genre. The next story is that Remedy, the makers of Alan Wake, has confirmed that the video game is getting a TV series adaptation that will be produced by Peter Calloway, which Peter Calloway is also known in other works such as Legion and Cloak and Dagger, which I have only ever seen Legion, so it'll be interesting to see how Peter Calloway produces the TV adaptation to a game franchise that I have yet to have played to begin with, but I own anyway. The next story involves the publisher, 2K, where they decided it would be a great idea to publish a statement to gamers in Belgium that requests them to ask their local government representatives to please lower their restrictions on their gambling laws for their loot box system in the latest 2K19 NBA game. This sounds so ridiculous. If you actually heard any publisher make this kind of statement, you just would simply laugh and ignore it to begin with, due to it sounding so outlandishly greedy and devious, especially because their track record for microtransactions is just as bad as EA's Star Wars loot box controversy, as 2K previously had a ridiculous controversy with making players in NBA 2K18 purchase in-game currency in order to change their hairdo just to view them before actually purchasing, due to it taking longer to earn the virtual currency in-game rather than it would be to straight out purchase it with real money. So 2K, what makes you think gamers will want to bug their government representatives just so that you can steal their money away from them? And by gamers not doing anything about the situation, this will make a great, at least small, but decent enough dent in the cause for publishers to stop telling their developers to put microtransactions in their game if they're just trying to make more money off of their players. But of course, if the microtransactions are just for cosmetics, like in Overwatch or CSGO, that you can gain from loot boxes, then I don't care. But if companies like 2K and EA keep having their way, the microtransactions will eventually simply be stupidly the worst way for the industry to have another downward spiral in history. Although EA is actually getting better, but not by much, thanks to their E3 conference this year. Please let me know what you think of this mess 2K is in the comments down below. This survey I found says that Americans play mostly mobile games. Now, of course, that's kind of outrageous because I hardly play mobile games a couple of times a week to begin with. But this article written on VentureBeat.com states that a survey done by the NPD Group's research arm, EEDAR, has written a report about 2018 gamer and analytics stating that 90% of 211.2 million American gamers seem to be playing mobile apps on their phone/tablets or both, which of course this can easily relate to Fortnite being released for these mobile devices. In this report, computers are stated to be in 52%, then consoles are only in third at just 43%, which does make sense because we have quicker access to our phones than having to pull out a laptop and play on that more often, unless you're using that as part of your job or hobby more often. This may be the reason why Nintendo has delved so far into the mobile market and has made the hybrid console that is the Nintendo Switch, as well as making the Mario mobile games that can be tried for free, but of course paid for fully for only $10. The EEDAR got this data by surveying 5,000 active US gamers that are older than 2, which more than likely most of those people were either teenagers and or young adults. But anyways, let's get to the fun bit where it's a bunch of Reddit memes, as I like to end the show with that. So the first one I found was a little GIF, which is 4 officers versus 1 henchman AI, which takes place in the Spider-Man game for PS4, where it's literally so ridiculous. The AI police seemingly just cannot kill this one henchman because their aiming is absolute garbage, and then whatever shots they do get on him is so barely there, and since it's an RPG in a way, the bullets aren't actual real bullets. It's like acting as if it's The Division, where it just takes so many bullets to kill someone, and so it's like, okay, you can tell the AI trying to compete each other was never meant to be a thing. And the last meme that I saw on Reddit was one by I Make Ship for Europeans, where it's basically talking about that the Mario Kart DS game was if you had up to 8 friends and no one had the Mario Kart DS game, you could literally have the whole wireless download, because that's how great Nintendo was, that you could literally play all of the maps, like, and all the carts and every character and everything for free, which was great because they could all play even if they didn't have the game. Now that is the end of the show. I hope you all did enjoy. Be sure to leave a like on the video if you did, and of course dislike it if you didn't. Either way gives me like, oh, what should I do and everything. Which, speaking of what should I do, be sure to leave a comment on what you would like to suggest for any news topic or anything like visually better. That would be great for this show. Just leave it down in the comments, as I do try to reply to comments as much as I can. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos, whether it's the gaming show or anything else I may post, as well as hit that bell icon to know when I next upload. And with that said, I will talk to you guys next time. Bye now.